Olivia always believed Raven Crest was a sanctuary of the ordinary. It was a place of polished wood and quiet hallways. But then she saw the mailboxes, apartment 1, 2, all the way to 12. And then there it was, an inexplicable slot for apartment 13. When she confronted the manager, his face turned a ghostly pale. "There is no unit 13, he stammered, his eyes darting toward the ledger of monthly cash payments he thought she hadn't seen. The lie was as heavy as the silence that followed. That night, the peace of the top floor was shattered. Heavy, rhythmic thuds echoed from above Olivia's ceiling, where only the empty roof should be. Each footstep felt like a heartbeat thumping against the rafters, driven by a mix of terror and a need for the truth. She watched the clock. At exactly 3:13 a.m., Olivia pushed open the heavy rooftop door. The air was thick, a freezing fog rolling across the gravel like a living shroud, hiding secrets that the daylight refused to acknowledge. From the swirling mist, a structure began to solidify. A staircase, impossible and cold, ascended into the void, leading to a solitary door marked with a tarnished number 13. Just as Olivia reached out, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was Kael. His eyes flared with a faint, haunting gray light as his spirit vision pierced the veil. He didn't just see the door. He heard the frantic, wind-carried whispers of trapped souls vibrating against the wood. He saw the cursed pathways etched into the very bones of the building, a supernatural trap designed to feed on the living. The air turned to ice. "Don't look at it," Kael warned, his voice strained and gravelly. A sharp, blinding headache struck him as his phantom sense began to drain his very life force. He grabbed Olivia's arm, his shadow reflexes snapping her back just as the door began to creak open. They retreated, stumbling back into the safety of the stairwell as the phantom architecture dissolved into nothingness. The mist vanished, taking the impossible floor with it, but the nightmare wasn't over. When Olivia returned to her apartment, she stopped dead. Lying on the floor was a cold, heavy iron key. It hadn't been there before. It was a grim invitation to a realm that shouldn't exist, a silent promise that the 13th floor was still waiting for its next tenant. Raven Crest was no longer home. It was a cage.